Well, folks, this is something that we've definitely wanted. This tough tournament, it's a lot of buzz, but I hadn't been overly excited as much as I want to be. Stay tuned. But boy, look at this image, man. I'm looking at two good fights right here. Well, one and a half. All right. LDBC, it is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys, shout out to my boy, Ed Harris III. We were having some dialogue. And, definitely we were having some good dialogue about this situation, man. And Ed, he sent me an article, man. And the article, to me, it was very interesting because, basically, I made a video about this, okay? I made a video about this. And, I talked about the likelihood of Cris Cyborg actually, defending her belt against Megan Anderson versus Holly Holm winner, and then fighting Amanda Nunes, okay, on the last fight of her contract. And I'm almost pretty sure that that's what she's going to do. And I'm pretty sure, I'm really getting that sense that this is what's going to happen. But, I looked at the article, and Cris, says she wants to finish her UFC contract, then fight in women's boxing, against Cecilia Brækhus. Now, it's an article, and everything is not finalized. It's not there yet. So I'm not going to be quick, okay, to say, oh, I'm pissed off. You know what? The thought of this pisses me off because, we here, a lot of us, we went to bat for Cris Cyborg. And now, all you Cris Cyborg haters, this ain't time, because as soon as you come and you start trying to, the name calling and all this other stuff that you guys like to do, okay? As soon as you guys start that crap, you're getting blocked, okay? So we can cut that. You ain't gonna win a debate against me, against Cris. You ain't gonna do all that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about both sides of the story. So Cris Cyborg, for years, she had been saying, you know what? I'm really afraid for the future of the 145-pound division, okay? I don't think that the division will have a future in the UFC, and the UFC is the highest platform that you can reach, and you've reached the pinnacle of your career if you're successful in the UFC. See, these were Cris Cyborg's words about maybe 14 months ago, that she was really, really, afraid that the 145-pound division would not thrive, and it'll be dead if she leaves. So that was her thing. So we all got behind her, which I did. I got behind her. I was like, yeah, this is a good idea. Cris Cyborg is one of my favorite fighters. So let's go ahead and make this division. Let's get this division made. And we put videos out. I did videos, and I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna take y'all a trip down memory lane. I even did this video, and I showed y'all like some of the UFC, my featherweight rankings, not the UFC. The UFC didn't do a damn thing, but the coach did. But these are my featherweight rankings, and you know what? I think King Reina and her team even watched this video because King Reina, she's even moved down to 145 pounds. So I know King Reina is thinking of coming to the UFC. Why? To get a piece of Cyborg. So, guys, in my ignorance, I thought that, these fighters watch this channel from time to time, but I think they watch this channel a little bit more closely than we let on. And guys, they watch us, okay? They're watching us right now. They're going to watch this video. They're going to look at your comments. They're going to see us, okay? But this is the thing. I made this list, compiled a list of, to me, one of the top 13 featherweights in the world. This is my list, okay? And I ranked them accordingly, the way I felt, that I thought was best, okay? But let's put this picture back up, okay? These are the generation, okay? These are the future featherweights that could possibly come into the division in the UFC. I would be irritated, if Cris fought Megan or Holly, fine, because that's the fight we've been asking for. And then, we wanted to fight Amanda Nunes, yes. And even if she go off in the boxing, that's fine, okay? But, I really expect Cris Cyborg to fight some of these young, hungry talent. Okay, I expect her to get in there and mix it up with a few of these women because the division is going to thrive. And it's like, okay, Cris, Think for a minute. I know you've been doing mixed martial arts for years, and I know you want to take a boxing fight because the payday is going to be hellacious. I get it. But, you know, they're fans right here. We're diehard fans. We're not people we can't be bought. Okay, we're not going to smile in your face because we want to interview with you. We're not going to do that. We're diehard fans. We've been riding with you. Okay? To take a boxing fight is good. We want you to do that because Conor McGregor did it. McGregor did it, you know. And, you know, I'm thinking eventually he's going to come back to MMA. I don't know. But he did it. And you know, nobody's going to complain if you do it. But I think the issue that I'm having, and probably with a lot of us, is that if you don't return and defend against some of these young fighters. Like, you know, and even after a couple of these fighters, you say, that's it. You know, I have nothing else to prove in MMA. I would understand that too. And then you take off and then you vacate the belt. That's okay. Because, you know, we know that you're not going to duck any of these fighters. We know that you're not going to duck these fighters. I understand, though, the payday in boxing could be maybe a lot more than what you're getting in the UFC. I don't know. But I do know this, though. You do have some fans that rode shotgun. I'm talking about loyal right here in the trenches when you was getting name called. Hell, I was getting death threats. Okay, I was getting death threats. People talking about, I mean, people looking at my job, people calling where I work, people calling my gym. And, you know, I even had a dude stop by my gym because of my support of Cris Cyborg. See, people don't know all of that. I don't tell people all of that. Okay, do you know how many death threats I done had since I started supporting Cyborg? It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And now, you know, when I can't even remember the count, the amount of them, it's serious. But, you know, I get it. People, they want to take different paths in life. I get it. And you know what? And if Cris had not been, you know, really saying that the division need to be made, okay, then nobody would say anything. I don't know. See, this is early. I'm thinking that maybe they're going to renegotiate with Cris and they're going to allow Cris to box. Okay? I think that they're going to do that because I think if they don't allow Cris to box, then she's gone. Okay? And I think that's the story that we need to try to tell. Like, Cris wants to box. And you know what? They did it for Conor McGregor, so I think they should allow Cris Cyborg to take a boxing match. See, I don't think Cris is going to do like Conor, okay? I think that she'll obligate herself on the contract. I don't think that she's going to think that she's too big to come back to MMA. I don't think she's going to do that. I think that, you know, she's going to come if they renegotiate properly. Now, if they don't, then, yeah, Cris, they're going to be out of there. If I'm Dana White, I'm going to do everything I can to make this happen. Because now we got a division. Now we got some women in the division that they're going to go and they're going to be, you know, these women, they're going to get into this. They're going to fight hard. Do you see the women on this screen? I know about maybe 85% of these women on the screen, and I'm still researching the rest of them. These women, they're going to fight their hearts out. They're going to fight until they can't fight anymore. That's what the UFC needs now. And Cris, you can't leave yet. You got to show these young girls what's up. That's just how it is. That's my thoughts on the whole situation. Yeah, go ahead and box. I think Cris will do well in boxing. But come on. Let some of these young girls take an ass whooping from you. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harris. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.